All aboard at the Hyperfixation Station. My name is Quinlan, and today Fairy Tales of Remnant came out, and I have yet to watch the trailer because I procrastinate. Also, I stayed up all night because I impulsively started making a compilation of all Emerald and Oscar scenes, and then it became Emerald, Oscar, and Oz scenes, and then it became even scenes that are just related, that they aren't necessarily both in. Anyway, it's long. I haven't slept, which means I also haven't taken my ADHD meds, so that's why I got my yoga ball and spinner ring. Alright, that's well enough ado. Time to watch the trailer, because I have yet to see it and I have not been spoiled. All I know is I've seen like a gif of like the art style, I guess, and it was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to like really enjoy that or not, but because it like reminds me a little bit of like camp style. I don't know if, like, I always thought of the Fairy Tales of Remnant series being like, you know, like kind of a ethereal. Is that how you pronounce that word? Ethereal? Whatever. But yeah, just from this first little frame here, though, that looks really pretty, so I'm excited. I do not own the book. I have not read the stories. I do not know the tales. I have watched a couple Phoenix Night videos for a couple of the fairy tales. And now I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna just hit play. Go.
What is your favorite fairy tale?
Wait, get my mouse off there. Oh my god, it's Oz.
What?
Of course it is, but yeah.
Is your favorite fairy tale?
Oh my god, okay. So much is happening already. Ooh.
Our world has a long
Oh, that was
history,
cute. I like that.
and a
Okay.
mysterious past. While
Long
we may
history,
not have the
mysterious
answers we desire,
Ozma.
Danger surrounds us on all sides.
Creatures of Grimm destroyed my entire village.
we do have stories.
Voices. Sorry, I'm not talking much right now. I'll go back.
Stories of horror.
She longed to experience the world outside, but she was his prisoner.
Oh, we're gonna learn about Salem's dad?
Go in there.
And
Oh, that's
heroism.
the Grimm
If we stick
child.
together, we can overcome anything.
Stories that reveal
Aw.
more than we know. And no matter our past or our future, one thing is certain. It is
That was cute.
stories that will
The
endure.
hands. The tree. Is that the tree? Okay. Okay. We're watching the entire thing over. There are no captions. That's fine. Already sold. I'm gonna go a little bit by little because I could not talk over that.
What is your favorite fairy tale?
Okay. First off, that is a really pretty forest, dappled lighting. I'm a slut for those. That is that okay? I don't know a lot about the fairy tales, but that could be Poppy, the Grimm child, or the warrior in the wood. No, the warrior in the woods has silver eyes. Those eyes are not silver unless I need to get my eyes checked. What accent is this? Okay, so then that would be Poppy, unless there's another character that goes in the woods, probably. Okay. I also just love the opening of the what is your favorite fairy tale, and yes, because I'm always on my osmosis theory shit, I like noticing that Shannon is using the old Ozpin voice, you know, very narratory, very, you know, the way that Professor Ozpin would speak. Not so much how Oz speaks in current canon, with his little merginess, which I think works really well because it is Shannon McCormick is such a good voice for narration. Okay, sorry.
What is your favorite fairy tale?
Yep, and then there's frickety fracklin Salem in the tower. She's like looking out at something happy. Does she like see Ozma coming and then like get all ready by the vanity? Is that why she was sitting there? Alright, whatever. Okay, a family. This is not the same family. No. This isn't Inventor Oz's family. I just saw like potential silver eyes right there. I don't know what this story is. I'm like examining everything in the surroundings. There's fishing, there's herbs, pictures, must examine the pictures. Oh, there's pictures of people. I'm not gonna know what that means. That's fine. Look at all the bread. I can already tell that there's gonna be so much symbolism in this series, and like, I'm gonna pick it all apart because that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, is that the indecisive king wearing the crown? That doesn't look like the crown choice. That might just be a king. Doesn't look like the King of Vale. AKA Ozpin's predecessor. Like, sorry, Kruby, you can try, but we know at this point, like, we know that it was the King of Vale who reincarnated into Ozpin and then Ozpin and Oscar. Okay.
Our world
That, I wanna look at that because that was so pretty. Here. Look at that. The day turned to night and this is turned into lush forest and a castle. Is that's not Beacon, is it? No, that's the castle in the, look at the path. I don't know. I'm not very good with the lore. I like to try to be and then I'm not. I love the coloring though, like this very Emerald City kind of thing. And I love the coloring with the orange, just, I'm a sucker for that, and the layered mountains. Okay, I'm into the art style now. I think I'm more into it for the scenery, background, and other things, and I'm not quite into it yet for the characters, like the animated people. I still feel like, I don't know, it feels like a different vibe from the thing. Obviously, amazing job to the animators. I don't know why I'm being a little shit. Let's go.
Our world has a long history. And a
That's the
mysterious
Indecisive
past.
King. I know, I did watch the Phoenix Knight video on the Indecisive, you know what I mean. Ooh, footsteps. What are you? I missed you entirely. Sorry, I'm going back. No, I'm not. Hello. What? Okay, so that's not a faunus. Is it like a godlike creature? How many horns do you need? And you got fur and feathers. You're just greedy at this point. The hands, human hand. This is a bizarre, very specific fetish. I wasn't gonna say that at the start of the sentence, but that's where this went. So he has a scroll. So I mean, like a literal scroll, probably before like cell phone type scrolls were actually invented. But I'm so excited to learn more about Ozma and Salem. I read the list of the fairy tales that we're gonna get, and I was so sad that the the Infinite Man isn't on there because that's the one I was so excited for. Like thinking about that fairy tale makes me like cry. It does. It's so emotional. But maybe they'll do another season and they'll do some of those. But yeah, I like reading something. So who could have written that? Could Salem have sent it? I don't know what the limitations of magic are, but who all would have known about Salem and the Tower to be able to write that? If that's even what that is a note for, but oh wait, no, everyone knew. I just remembered that it was like, oh, everyone else died, but Ozma fought for righteousness and didn't want to do it for love and then fell in love. All right. And then died. Yeah, this. Oh, okay. If that's the same crown, the same dude, then that's the Indecisive King. And I guess this is like the whoosh, I'm going to show you a choice in your future thing.
Creatures of Grimm destroyed my entire village.
I'm really bad with voices. Is that Barb? Hey, Jimbo. You gonna meow on the stream recording? You're gonna be a problem, aren't you? The cat is horny, and therefore making a lot of noise. Hello, little baby boy. We're just gonna pretend he's not here. Or is that? I see I'm real bad at voices, so I'm like, is that Yang's voice actor or is it Emerald's voice actor? Oh, paper airplane. Okay, that's being thrown from the tower, so she's sending out these things like, someone come save me. I'm surprised that they carried all that far. I guess magic. You could have like the Harry Potter kind of memo things. Entire village. That happens, I'm assuming, in a lot of fairy tales because look at this Bart Simpson looking dude. But that's definitely what happens in The Infinite Man. Or Infinite, Immortal, Infinite. Interesting.
We do have stories.
Stories that
Stories of
started
horror.
That's gotta be Poppy, and then seeing the Grimm child, which I don't actually know anything about very well. I like the drawing. I like this. Yes, okay, this. Everyone was posting this, and I saw this, but it wasn't like oh gosh, a spoiler that I wouldn't have noticed. I mean, I might have not noticed it because we've seen it already. Like, that's the same we've seen that in Volume 6. Everyone went crazy over that in Volume 6, Chapter 3 already, and being like very similar to the Arcs family crest, which there's a lot of controversy over the idea of Jean potentially being a descendant of Salem, and therefore probably also Ozma, unless Salem's been like getting busy with a bunch of other mortals, which, you know, I was gonna say all the power to her, but I'd rather not. Huh. It's like, my theory was, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, my theory was that the blue daughter survived, and that she was the ancestor of the Schnee family. The theory was that it's Schnee ancestor because, you know, the Schnees have that unique semblance where it's hereditary, and we know that magic passes down in some sort of hereditary-ish way. I think souls and magic are all kind of a little bit confusing, but we know semblances and magic are linked, etc., whatever. But there's also Salem used glyphs in Volume 8. Red glyphs that summon Grimm. That's what the Schnee do. So yeah, so there was that theory, and if Jean is a descendant, then they're probably not going to have Weiss be a descendant as well, because we don't know how many kids died. It is implied that at least one did because of the doll that was lying there in the aftermath. It's not an issue so much because I've seen some people being upset, like, at the concept of, because, you know, Tyrion's like, oh, I don't mean anything to you or you, or, well, you do interest me. Like, it's that frustration that a lot of people have with Jean getting a spotlight that the main four girls do not. And if they establish him having a special connection to Salem after a volume where Ruby didn't even get to go face to face with Salem, I know that that's also controversial because Jimbo. Because, like, I know some people see it as like, oh, that'll make their meeting later more impactful because they didn't see each other. But I don't know. I have different thoughts about it, and the writers do too, because apparently they like put Salem coming in at the end of Volume 7 so that Ruby would meet face to face, because they're like, it's time for our main protagonist to meet our main villain face to face, and that's why they foreshadowed it so much in Volume 7, and then they said that they couldn't because of production issues. I don't know what that means. I would just say reallocate your time. Like, I don't know. It feels strange to me that they're like, oh, we couldn't have these characters go into the whale. Just have them go instead of someone else. I don't know. I'm getting very, very critical for very little reason. But the point is that this could be done in a way that I would be frustrated with. Like, if they make it like some big thing about Jean, and like if they spend a lot of time with like him killing Penny and don't really focus on Ruby, and if they spend a lot of time with him being descended from Salem and don't have Ruby interact with Salem. So yeah, in my opinion, from a writer's standpoint, storytelling standpoint, Ruby and Salem should have met face to face in Volume 8. That's my feeling. So, but this could be fine. I could be very fine with Jean being a descendant of Salem. It makes sense. Like, he's got this huge long line of warriors and stuff. I'm fine with it. I wouldn't be mad. It just depends on divvying up screen time, which I know is very hard when you have a big cast. I went on a ramble. Like I said, didn't sleep, didn't med. So that's Salem's daddy-o. He looks very gaunt. Locked away by her cruel father. Like, that's all we've gotten of her. Jimbo's like nuzzling a napkin. It's real cute, real annoying. Here, I'm putting it on your face. Yeah, how's that? I like the colors of those boots. Not because they're Oscar colors, but it looks nice with the forest. Okay, yeah, that's Grimchild, which I think is the first one we're supposed to do. Yeet!
And heroism.
If we stick together, we can overcome anything.
Stories that reveal more.
Oh, okay, there's a bigger shot of, there's the family again, I assume. Maybe it's a found family. Look how tall that thing is. What is that? Look, there's like a little panther. It's a freaking what's the dude's name from Jungle Book? All I can think of is Baful, twin brother of Abdul from Twisted. Bagheera? I don't know. But you're cool and cute and gay. I don't know what gender you are, but I'm into it. Ooh. black and white. Look at all those animals. Okay, I have theories of brewing. Ooh, look at your auras. Aura's probably already plural. Grim. And then there's the tree, potentially the tree of life. It also looks like the tree that's in the Mistral, what is it, Haven Vault. But it's more likely to be the other one. Okay, I'm super into it. Super into it. Anyway, the actual episode is out now, so instead of just theorizing and like, oh look, this one looks like the Grimchild, stop rubbing up against the computer, you dingus. I'm gonna actually just go and watch it, so hope you enjoyed. See you guys later, okie dokie artichokey. Bye!